right, everybody. So here's the deal. Enosh has quit the show, and he said he wasn't making enough money. Contract negotiations have fallen through. So, what he doesn't realize is we actually own the character name of Enosh Fee. That's right. We actually own the name. So we're not just gonna, replace him. We're going to recast him, all right, with a new Enosh Fee to host this show. And we own all of his songs, too, so we shouldn't have a problem there. So we've actually got some people lined up outside right now ready to audition, and we're going to bring them in one by one. And so we'll see if we can't find the next Enosh Fee. How about it, guys? All right, here we go. Send in the first guy. Wow. You don't look anything like Enosh at all. I mean, like, nothing like Enosh. I mean, like, the absolute... If I had to take and, like, pick the opposite of Enosh, it might be you. It seriously might be you. But you got a casual look to you, kind of sporty. Okay. Well, here's the deal, man. What's your name?
Isaac.
Isaac. Okay, Isaac. Here's what we need you to do, man. We need you to look right into this camera right here. Quiet on the set, everybody, and action.
Hello, guys. I'm Enosh Fee, and welcome to This Is My Story, This Is My Song.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. You're not, it's not how Enosh would have done it, but, you got your own thing going, kid. If we decide to go in a totally different direction, we'll let you know, okay?
Okay.
All right, thanks for coming in, bud. Send in the next guy. Oh, no. Wait. What is this, guys?
What?
You're not a dude?
Chicks can't try out too?
Well, I'm just saying, we're auditioning for a very specific part here.
Yeah,
all right?
I thought it was for some Enosh.
No.
Enosh.
No, Enosh. Enosh. Say it with me.
E.
Na.
Nah.
Shh. Enosh. That's right. Remember it. Who are you anyways? Let me look. Tiffany?
That's a common misconception. It's actually pronounced Tiffany.
It looks like Tiffany. All right, I don't know. Anyways, can you play guitar?
I play a mean air guitar.
Well, can you grow a beard?
I could try.
Well, we got makeup people. We can make this, we might be able to make this work. All right, so what I need you to do, sweetheart, is I need you to look right into the camera here.
Yo, everybody, welcome to the show. My name is Enosh Fee. Welcome to This Is My Story, This Is My Song.
You got a lot of spunk. I'll give you that. Well, I'll tell you what. Go ahead and leave your number, and if we decide to change the gender, we'll let you know, all right?
Whatever.
All right. Thanks so much. All right, guys, come on. Send me somebody good in here. I mean, somebody that at least looks like Enosh. I don't know what... We got kids and we got girls. I mean, what... I don't even know what to do. Just send in the next guy.
Excuse me, actor coming through.
Well, hello there.
Hello.
Wow. You guys have outdone yourself. Dude, look at this guy. I mean, he's got broad shoulders. He's got this masculine look to him. Yeah, I mean, he's got this facial hair going on. He's got some curly hair. It looks like it's not as thick as Enosh's. I mean, but hey, we were gonna put a beard on that last girl. I think we could probably fix this up in makeup. Hey, excuse me, sir. What is your name?
James Robert.
No. It's Enosh.
What is that?
Enosh.
Quiche?
That's you.
That's me.
That's you. You are now Enosh. Look, brother. You got the look. All right, now, this is what I need you to do. Introduce the show like you are Enosh, all right? If you could do this, you might be the guy. All right. Quiet on the set. And action.
Hello, everybody. This is Enosh Fee with This Is My Story, This Is My Song. Welcome to tonight's edition.
Oh, print it. This guy is good. Good. Oh, we don't need Enosh. Tell Enosh that he can keep his contract negotiations. You are the man. You got it. You got the look. All right. Thank you so much, sir. All right. Let's start the show. And welcome once again to This Is My Story, This Is My Song. I am the real Enosh Fee, except no substitutions. and believe in the real thing, because I am Enosh. I worked out all those contract disputes, and they are paying me heavily to do this show now. Just kidding. Hey guys, so good to have you on the show this week. We're doing something different this week. We're not doing the typical kind of thing where we come and talk about a song of mine. I wanted to kind of change it up a little bit, and so that's what we are going to do. So today I have a very special guest with me. He is not the new Enosh Fee. He is the one and the only Mr. James Robert. James, good to have you on the show, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
All right, James is going to talk to us a little bit about what he's all about, and he's going to share a song with us later that he's written. He's going to tell us all about that song. But James, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself first?
Well, I am James Robert.
You are.
And I've been writing music. Well, actually, my first song was when I was 21.
You wrote. Oh.
It was called Give Me the Grace, coming back from Russia with YWAM, Youth with a Mission. Forgot about that.
Oh, there you go.
And we were on our way back, we were staying in a large Baptist church, biggest I've ever seen, even since that time. And the men had their own sauna, pool, bowling alley, tennis court, and then on the other side, the women had their own. So it was very segregated type stuff. But we were in the steam room, and some of the guys were just kind of getting the percussive thing going on the walls of the room. And I said, Father, give me the grace to stay close to your heart. I know it's a choice.
No, you get one song.
Oh, yeah. Better save it up.
Exactly. Save
Anyway,
it for later.
So, my wife took ill probably about 12 years ago. And I had laid a lot of this stuff aside, had dreams of ministry and all kinds of dreams. And so she took ill with a chronic pain disease, incurable. She does have fibromyalgia, but at the same time, this was the initial pain disease. It's called residual sympathetic dystrophy. And it's also called complex regional pain syndrome, which is CRPS. And during this process, sat down from ministry, had to kind of find our own course, a new course. And during this time, she said, you need to get out there and do your music. And so started with Crossroad and went down and saw Billy Smiley, met him through a singer-songwriter conference.
Billy Smiley. The Billy Smiley from
Whiteheart,
that's right.
who is now with...
He's working with John Schlitt, that's right. And I know that guy. How you doing, John? Call me. So you got, that's kind of weird though, because here we are kind of doing the same thing, but on the one hand, like, you worked with Billy Smiley, and I respect Billy Smiley. I actually have a picture of me and Billy Smiley back when I was like 17, and I look like the younger version of Billy Smiley on that.
Wow.
Yeah, and
that was
but you worked with Billy Smiley, and I worked with John Schlitt, and now they're working together. So see, this is our version, right?
Here we are.
Here we are. Okay, so
moving forward, we wrote some songs together. This song today, called Great Is Your Love, is actually influenced phrasing-wise in the chorus and some words in the bridge.
okay.
I know we got some other songs we wrote together, so it was just a great honor to stick with him for about a week, get some things done, learn some things. It'll be a week I'll remember for the rest of my life.
That's really cool.
So yeah, about a decade ago, 12 years ago, my wife, got sick, and halfway through that time period, it got very hard to take care of a person who could not maintain daily needs of the family and was in bed a lot, and also raising 3 boys who struggled in school because of it. So we got them out of school, and we've been homeschooling. We our 19-year-old Grant Russell, who is a keyboardist with the new band named JRB, James Robert Band. Because when I was down there, Billy said, hey, Crossroad, not going to cut it because it's kind of well known. And so I did a lot of thinking and praying, and I'm like, well, I don't have to deal with legal issues with my own name.
See, I was going to ask you about that, because I know there's been many times in my career being a musician that the band, doesn't matter what band. When I played with John Schlitt once, we got introduced as Enosh and John Schlitt in the band. So
well, no wonder you're not worth them anymore.
Exactly. So, no, I was going to ask you that because, the band you are in now is technically called the James Robert Band, JRB. But how do you get the guts to just to tell the rest of the band we're gonna call it My Name? Because I have not had the guts yet. People have said it's Enosh's band and whatever, and people look at me. My band would give me a hard time about that. What's yours?
Well, again, it goes back to that. I didn't want to deal with anything legal, and I don't like to deal with a lot of drama and mess. So I just say it's James Robert Band. It's more of an ideal than it is a name now. We like to be called JRB. Really like the team JRB because the group that we have right now, we have a great chemistry, get along real well, and things change in life, but we hope to be together for a long time.
That's cool.
John Hagerman, who is a seasoned guitar player, lead, comes with his wife who plays drums for us. So I had to bring him along in order to get a female drummer. And so
that's cool.
And I'd mentioned that my son's playing keys, I believe, on this.
Yeah.
And so, as we move forward, going back a little bit about my wife and her pain disease, it got to the point where I could not work the type of job needed that made the kind of money to provide for a family of 5, own a home, and be at home. I tried to do some things on my own, but the bottom line came when we were getting ready to lose our home. I sat in the front lawn. It was a beautiful sunset evening, and I was breathtaking. I was like, Lord, I don't know what to do. Everything is in your hands. I let it all go. But I have not the qualifications to fix any of this. And it is only by you and your grace, and I don't know what journey you have for us, but, I'm going to trust in you. And you realize during this time when everything is taken from you and your life is altered, and why can't it be the way I want it to be? I deserve. You find out how selfish of a person you can really be when things just don't go the way you design it. And so many people have iron grip on their life and what they're doing and where they're at, and it's very hard for them to learn about trust. And I'm still learning about trust. But my wife is wanting to write a book called Peace, Pain, and Grace in Every Moment. Some way that way. But in every moment. And so, it is every moment, not just for the person who is struggling with it. I mean, I can't imagine. I stub my toe and I want to go cry like a baby, and, I can't imagine having that 24/7, 7 days a week.
Yeah.
And so even with carrying the burden of a family, you realize that, sometimes it's just moment by moment. And so wrote this song on the front lawn called Great Is Your Love. It came to me within 25 minutes or so. It was just something that was just really dumped on me at that time, and it was an answer for me to carry on as a husband, as a father, as a person who loves Jesus.
And that's really awesome because for some to go through a situation like what you're still going through and dealing with. I know I've met James' wife, and she's a wonderful wonderful lady, and very blessed to have met her and known her a little bit. But I know that for a lot of people going through something like that, it would be their opportunity to kind of check out, kind of say, I can't deal with this. Maybe they would put up with it for a little while and try to make ends meet or try to wrap their head around it. But there comes a time for some people, like you said, that selfishness kicks in, and it's like, well, what about my life? What about the things that I want to do? And I can't imagine what that daily struggle is, and I mean just pushing forward through it. And I've told you, and I know that you're humble about it and everything, but I love you, man, and I commend you, and I think that it's awesome that you recognize, one, that it's God, but that God has given you the strength to be able to rise through that and face each day. I mean, it's an amazing thing.
Well, it has to be God. I don't want to make it more spiritual than what it is.
Sure.
I mean, my mother says not too many men would stick with what you're living with, and it's not because I have the right to leave. I don't.
Yeah.
And so when people say, I don't know how you do it, you must be a strong person, I'm like, If you only knew the feelings I've had to deal with, if you only knew the thoughts that have crossed my mind, not because I'm such an evil person, but because I'm human.
Yeah.
The human condition. It's about me. It's about what I want, what I can control. And when you have lost all that, and you're swimming out in the middle of all of this, and there is no life support that you can visually see based on what you can handle, what you can control, you just realize when people say those type of things, it just humbles you even more. Because you don't know how fragile I have been. You don't know how fragile I am, in the sense that I am completely and continuing to learn to be dependent on only one.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, and James, I know that you're involved in church work, and what do you do exactly with that?
I'm one of the pastors for the Hub Fellowship in Lapeer. I have Pastor Andrew as well. Terry is his last name. And we had a dream to not compete with other churches, but have something in the afternoon on a Sunday where we can do something with our families and do some discipleship and do some outreach together. A lot of our schedules and things, especially mine at the time when we first initially started, was I wouldn't be able to do a Sunday morning. And so we started something in the afternoon, and God has seen fit to grow it for where it's at. We're upwards of 30 to 40 between that. And but the whole idea is that we join in with other ministries and churches, and we do lead worship for other churches as well in the morning, and partner with people to help win the lost.
That's cool. That's very cool. And like you're saying, talking about having to deal with that struggle and everything, and people don't understand. Church workers, pastors especially, pastors are the people everybody else comes to with their problems, right? And they, pray for me, pastor, and hey, here's what's going on in my life,
Dump.
right? Yeah, dump it, and that's fine because that's what God calls us to be.
Absolutely.
But also, there comes a time when we, as ministers, need someone to talk to, and everybody's always so quick to jump on those ministers who fall or fall from grace or whatever, whatever term you want to use for it, and make mistakes. But the reality is like, who does the pastor have to go to? Who is it that this person, man, woman, whatever, is going to go to and say, hey, here's my shortfalls, right?
Mm-hmm.
Without looking then like, well, why are they the pastor, right? And so I think it's something that definitely we as Christians need to be more focused on, to be able to encourage and lift up our pastors and those who are trying to do God's work, and realize that, hey, everybody's human, right?
Well, we are, and when we get to the point where we think we have to be more than, I think that's when deception and then disillusionment comes in. And that's one of the reasons why I love JRB so much, is that we go, when God called me into the ministry, He said, I want you to go to the places that most people don't want to go. And it was found in John. I want you to go to the highways, the edges of the highways, the places where it's yucky and miry and the unseemingly is there. And I want you to enter into that place. I don't want you to be in that. I don't want you to partake, but I want you to take my light in there and compel them to come to my house.
Yes.
And so you get a lot of ridicule going into certain venues sometimes from people, but we have seen people come to the Lord. We've prayed for a lot of people, owners of establishments, people who worship other gods, literally break down before our God, and be able to pray with them. And so, it's venturing out and not worrying about what other people think and what they do. And it's one thing, even about the Hub. It's like there's 130 some churches in the county, and it's not so much that we want to be known as a church. We're a fellowship. But you have your pick. Here, we want to get busy and we want to do the work of the Lord. And and if that's something you want to do, then that's what you want to do. And that's the whole motto of JRB, is that we're going to go where nobody else usually likes to go.
Well, that's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that
No
with
problem.
us. And right now, he is going to share his song with us. He has shared his story with us. I hope you've enjoyed that. And now, here comes the song part. So, James, what's the name of the song?
Great is your love.
All right, and here we go. And now, a very special moment here in the history of the show, as someone other than myself singing a song for you. Remember that the lyrics will be down in the description, so you can go ahead and follow along with James as he sings a song for us. And so without further ado, James Robert.
your sunsets cannot compare to the love you have for me. The depths of the oceans cannot contain all the love you have for me. I don't know why, I don't know why you worry so, for I know you're in control. Great is your love, great is your love, great is your love for me. Great is your love, great is your love, great is your love for me. The beauty of your sunsets cannot compare to the love you have for me. The depths of the oceans cannot contain all the love you have for me. I don't know why, I don't know why you worry so, for I know you're in control. Great is your love, great is your love, great is your love for me. Great is your love, great is your love, great is your love for me. No distance is too great that you can create a love that brings me back to you. No failure, there's no fall. You know I'll heed the call. You make all things new. Great is your love, great is your love, great is your love for me. Great is your love, great is your love, great is your love for me.
Wow. And that's so true. Great is the love of God for you and me. Man, thank you, James.
Thank you, Enosh.
Thanks so much, man. And you know, I'm so glad that we got this on the first take. We did it all the way through one time, right?
Yeah.
Yes. The beauty of television. Or YouTube, as it were. Hey, man, listen to what James shared with us today. You know, and that is we all go through struggles. We all have mountains we have to climb. You know, we all have those moments, man, where we got to be sitting on our front porch, you know, on the front lawn or whatever, and we might not have a guitar, we may, but it's just us and God, and we have to have that moment to realize that great is His love for us. The Bible tells us in 1 John chapter 3 how great the Father's love for us, that He would call us His children. You know, sometimes we take that for granted, that, oh, I'm a child of God, I'm a Christian. But how awesome is that when you think about the fact that God loves you and me so much that the creator of the universe, the creator of all things, calls you and me His child. What an awesome thing. What an awesome thing to think about. So I invite you to look James up. James, where can they find you online?
Well, James Robert Band at Facebook.com. Reverb Nation, if you're a musician, James Robert Band. The website's currently down. We're going to be working on that here in the near future. But we are Team JRB, and that's where we're at.
Now, if people want to purchase your music, can they do that?
They can. Some of our new stuff's not come out yet. There are some listening tracks, songs on the Facebook and Reverb Nation that you can listen to. Anytime that you can, give donations and give. But right now, there's actually some out there that are free downloads.
Ooh, check that out. So we'll make sure to put some links up to those up on here. So if you guys are interested in that, you guys can check James out. And of course, James and I, we play in a couple different bands. I don't play in the Enosh Fee band. I play in the Waking Vegas band. But hey, we're going to be teaming up to do some shows hopefully this summer.
Absolutely.
And so come on out and check us out. And, support local music, support people who are just out there in the trenches, man, just doing it, right?
That's right.
And keep James in your prayers and his family, and I know he'll appreciate that.
Thank you.
Right. So I'm Enosh, and the real Enosh this time. Maybe you did your impersonation of me. Maybe I should do my impersonation of you. Maybe.
Oh, here we go.
Great is your love. That's so over the top.
Wow.
Your love.
Why am I doing what I'm doing?
I don't know. I'm just messing. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining us this week. It's always a good time with you guys. I'm Enosh. This is my story. Well, I guess I can't say that today because it's not. This is his story. This was his song. But hey, join us next week. We'll see you next time, all right? Bye-bye.